Hi, folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Current blog post we want to share with you. Of course, we review the latest in social media and technology, and this will become part of our new travel series that we've been doing, traveling to events, and part of an extended travel blog that we do for the Chris Voss Show. So recently I've spent the last month a lot of time in Temecula. I've been down there quite a bit. I've enjoyed it over the years going down there. It's beautiful wine country that rivals Napa. And gives a good run for its money, and it's just really beautiful. The awesome thing is, it's very close to Los Angeles, and within an hour's drive, hour and a half, depending upon where you're at in the Los Angeles Valley, you can easily be in Temecula experiencing all the wonderful benefits of wine country. And what's even awesomer is you can enjoy casinos like Pechanga, the Pechanga resort and casino that's in Temecula. And it's just like being in Vegas, only without the horrible nature of some of the things you find in Vegas. And it's just a great place to stay. So I recently spent some time at the Pechanga Resort, thanks to them for providing an experience with us. We got a chance to test out some of their restaurants, their golf club, their comedy club, and just had a great time overall. You can see some of the different images passing before you. I went down for, I think, 3 days that we went down, took a bunch of beautiful photos of their resort that you can see on our website. It's a huge resort, 600 plus acres, which is huge, especially with their golf course. When you really think about it, most Vegas casinos maybe have like 60 acres. So they have a huge resort, great golf thing, their Journey golf course. And their spa was just off the chart. Took and got a massage at their spa. Couldn't move for the rest of the day. And they have a beautiful spa setup like I've never seen. It's just a place where you can really get a 4 or 5 star experience. They've won a lot of awards. I think AAA was one of the awards I saw up on their wall. And they just do a really good job. And as you can see here, I wanted to showcase a few things. You can see great comedians like Brian Regan, who I've always thought is really funny. There's the spa here. You can see the Journey at Pechanga with their annual golf pass you can take and get. Their comedy club was a lot of fun. We went and saw some comedians down there at comedy club. They've got name brand people. Look, Merriweather, they got Lisa Lampanelli, name brand people that come down and play the casinos just like they would a Vegas casino and all that good stuff. So, I mean, you literally have all the fun stuff that you can possibly do in Vegas, but the awesome thing is it's an hour and a half away, and you're in wine country. You're not crammed into the Vegas sleaze experience where, going to some of the casinos in Vegas is really interesting. The other thing is, it's a 4-hour, 5-hour drive to Vegas, depending upon when you go, and it's a 4 or 5-hour drive back from Vegas, depending on when you go. And certainly, if you leave Vegas on Sunday, you're going to spend most of your day, probably 8 hours, driving back to California. I don't know why anyone would want to go to Vegas after staying at the Pechanga Resort and Casino. Drive an hour, you can gamble, you can have fun. They've got a beautiful new resort. What I really liked about it too is smoking in the Vegas casinos. They don't seem to have the fans set right, and I think they do that on purpose. I don't know. But I really struggle as a non-smoker to be able to walk through a Vegas casino. The Pechanga Resort is really new. They actually have a separate area for non-smokers that want a game, and it's really easy to breathe in there. It's awesome. It's a really new resort. In fact, they're doing more expansion of it as we speak. And it's just a great place. The other nice thing that I really loved about my experience there is Temecula is a beautiful little town, but it still has that wonderful small town charm. The people are still nice. I was a Las Vegas resident for 6 years. I got to tell you, Las Vegas tourists, we hate them. We hate you people. If you live in Vegas, we put up with you to get your money, and then we go away. That's pretty much it. Vegas people who live in Vegas hate tourists. We do everything to avoid you. When we go to the casinos, we swear at you in our minds and everything else. So The beautiful thing is you don't have the attitude that you get from the people in Vegas that work in Vegas. When you go to the Pechanga Resort, you're dealing with people that are still in the small town, wonderful, that homey sort of experience in a small town like Temecula. And people care. And the people that work there, they definitely are interested in making sure that you have a good time. They're friendly as all get out. And so you actually have an experience that's wonderful for customer service and just being able to have a good time, and people that really, have a really interest to you coming and having a good time with their experience. So you can see here the golf course, beautiful giant golf course, rolling hills, big RV center that they have in the back. The other cool thing is, I didn't know about this, but they have actually a bus schedule. You can see it here on their website, where on the bus schedule, they have free buses that come down from LA, and you can actually catch a bus, come in for the day or night, gamble, and go home. So how's that for fun? They've got poker rooms. They've got everything you could possibly want to have, even a bingo room. And everything's really beautiful, especially if you look at some of the pictures that we posted on social media. So I've been really impressed with them, and I highly recommend them. Why drive to Vegas? If you want to play and have fun, especially maybe enjoy some wine country while you're at it, go to Pechanga. The other nice thing I really liked about them, their rooms are still new and technologically advanced. I was able to plug in all of my different tech toys into the TV. They had a whole panel for everything I could possibly want to plug into, including the Wi-Fi. And so they really are on the cutting edge. One of the problems that I've always found with Vegas is you go to some of these Vegas hotels, especially the ones in the center of the Strip, they're old, and they're beaten, and they're hard, and they're kind of nasty, some of them. And technological-wise, trying to get Wi-Fi or, even get a TV that has HDMI, good luck there. So the beautiful part about the Pechanga Resort is everything's still new. So I was very, very impressed with them. Just had a great time, and the people were wonderful. And that's really what makes a difference is the quality of care you get from the people who really care and take good care of you. So got a chance to take some pictures. You'll see them on the chrisvossshow.com blog. Just thumbs up. A really 4-star, 5-star experience with them. Everyone was super, super nice to me. It's just a down home, good country feel of people that really care, and but then you've also got the wonderful, experience of, neon lights and music and wine and everything else you can experience in Temecula. Some awesome food too. We ate at several different restaurants in the Pechanga Resort. Just super impressed. They actually have cooks they brought in from Vegas. They have cooks that I think I talked to one gentleman from Italy who was the head cook of their Italian restaurant. And just really great cooks that make stuff that just makes your mouth water. In fact, after being there for 3 days and eating, I was just filled with so much rich food. I had to go out and exercise and walk and make sure we burned off some of that good food. The desserts were off the chart. In fact, now I'm getting hungry. So be sure to check it out. I highly recommend it. I think you'd have a great experience. It certainly beats going to Vegas any day in my book. The other nice thing about going to Pechanga, you don't have that nightmare of traffic, not only in Vegas, but on the way back and forth to Vegas. The worst thing to be is on the Strip and then hauling around the stupid giant casinos and how they make you go through everything to get anywhere. The beautiful part about the Pechanga Resort is it's designed for people. If you want to go there and have a good time and not gamble, you can do that. If you want to go there and gamble, you can do that. But they don't force you to walk all over the bloody resort just to get to one place or another. They actually have a separate entrance for the hotel where you can pull up and go into the hotel. They don't make you walk through the casino maze and all that sort of good stuff to get around or to get a bite to eat. Just a really, really friendly place and good stuff. So, highly recommend it. Be sure to check it out. Go to Pechanga.com. That's Pechanga.com and make it your next trip. And you got to check out the wineries in Temecula. If anything, it's just a beautiful thing. And of course, what's really nice is they have great food at the restaurants at Pechanga. You could pair them with the food and pair the beautiful wine with the food and just have a great time. Look at this. This is awesome. There's all sorts of different resorts that they do down there. We ate at the Great Oak Steakhouse and the Italian Pisano's. And of course, we had breakfast from their stuff. Look at this food. Oh my gosh. Just insane. quality food, and a 5 to 4 star dining experience too. The thing that everyone at every place I ate asks, they're like, do you want tap water? Which is, of course, what's it called? Reverse osmosis water. So it's not really tap water, or they call it house water. But they would ask you if you want 3 types of water. I mean, that's how nice this resort is. They'd be like, do you want the house water? Do you want bubbling water? Or do you want, I think bottled water was the other one. So they give you 3 different choices just of the water. So, I mean, these guys go all out, and they definitely can show you a good time. The other thing I probably want to mention, and I'm sorry for rolling on here, the prices a whole lot cheaper to eat there than in Vegas. Holy crap. And for what you're going to get in exchange of prices per food, it's just awesome. So that's another thing you want to keep in mind. I went to Caesars recently, and was actually paid for by a sponsor. And I was really disappointed that you couldn't eat anywhere in the place for less than $50 just as one person. It really was a downer. And, if you just want a quick, little breakfast or breakfast sandwich, you couldn't get that at the Vegas resorts. So I really like Pechanga. The pricing is great for the food. And in exchange for what you get, they really show you a good time. It's just like the old Vegas. They're actually more concerned about hospitality and showing you a good time and making sure you want to come back over and over again than just trying to suck as much money as they can out of you, like Las Vegas is designed to do. So be sure to check it out, Pechanga.com. I'm very impressed and had a good time. I'll be back and highly recommend it. Recommend it to my friends and everything else. Watch for social media for some of the posts we put up on Pechanga Resort. Thanks for coming by.